Today, security analysts wade through an ocean of data to find the latest network exploit or attack. But with so much traffic, today's methods are quickly becoming antiquated. Join me as Narus's David Cavuto tells us about NarusInsight CyberAnalytics and its new approach for providing unparalleled visibility over your network traffic.
What we have is a fire hose of data that's coming at us every day. And there's never a point where we can say, okay, that's good, we've got it. We'll just take a snapshot and look at what the data we have, like we've filled up a bucket or a swimming pool or a small lake. There's never a point at which we can say, all right, stop, and just take a look at something static. We're in this business of continuously monitoring the data as it's flowing across our network. And the instant the data comes across, it becomes old. And even if you're looking at one conversation, you're looking at one conversation that's becoming increasingly old in time. You spend 20 minutes analyzing it. By the time you're done, that the data is 20 minutes old. And you never have a good sense of, well, what's happening now? You just lost 20 minutes of knowledge about the network. Something may have just happened 19 minutes ago that you missed, and now you're 19 minutes behind. What we've done is we've taken the core technology that Narus has, the ability to extract metadata, detect and extract metadata from packets in real time, translate that to a highly structured data set, put that into a data store, and allow you, the analyst, to actually go in and ask questions of that data. Simultaneously, we allow the system to send that same data in a streaming mode now to a series of analytics, both analytics designed by Narus as well as analytics designed by you, the user, and have those analytics generate conclusions that are then put back into that rich data store. Finally, we have a rich visualization environment where the user can build their own customized dashboards in addition to the ones provided by Narus to visualize all of this rich set of data that is in this highly accelerated data store. And this combination of systems allows you to be able to both visualize the data that you have and visualize the data that you don't necessarily see. That is, looking at the data and comparing it to itself to determine what data is normal, what data is potentially abnormal. You can also look at data in terms of what data, in terms of data volumes, in terms of data protocols, in terms of data aggregates. But the flexibility is all yours, the analysts. We have discovered that, generally speaking, the analyst wants to have as much flexibility as possible, and we've tried to capture that in the system. The system really allows the analyst to direct what pieces of the data they want to see and what parts of the data they want to hide. And the volumes of data we're talking here are literally in the hundreds of millions of sessions all at the same time. Not 10, not 1,000, not 100,000, but literally tens of millions or hundreds of millions of sessions simultaneously. And it's that power that gives the analyst the ability to get a much better grasp of what's going on in their network than really any other competing product. So the CyberAnalytics product is based on the core Narus platform, which consists of one of our core pieces of technology, Narus Intelligent Traffic Analyzer. Now, the Intelligent Traffic Analyzer is a passive probe that connects to either a LAN network, 1 gigabit or 10 gigabit Ethernet, or WAN technologies, OC3, OC12, OC48, OC192, and has the ability to, in real time, take up to 100% of that data and convert it to metadata. That metadata then streams out of the traffic analyzer and goes, in fact, to two places. One is we send it on what we call our southbound rail to a data storage system. Now, that data storage system is very highly optimized for metadata. It is hardware accelerated, and it is designed to deal with vast volumes of data, many terabytes and up to the petabyte range. And because it's hardware accelerated and fully indexed, it allows you to do queries into it in milliseconds to seconds, not in minutes to hours. Secondly, that stream of data also is sent to a series of servers which we call the Narus Live Analytics System. And the Live Analytics System allows you to run arbitrary analytics on that same set of data either analytics designed by Narus that we give you, or analytics designed by you, the user. And the results of those analytics are then put back into the same data storage system as the root data. And that allows you, again, as a user, to fuse the results of analytics that you've built with the raw layer 7 metadata. And finally, we see a visualization system. That visualization system has the ability to go into that data storage system, pull out data in any dimension possible. It can look at not just IP addresses and ports, but you can look at layer 7 metadata elements like email addresses. You can look at a time dimension. You can see how do things evolve over time. You can look at secondary information like registry information, AS numbers, geolocation information like where latitude, longitudes, where the source addresses are located. And you can take all of this information and then visualize it. And we believe that the human eye is one of the best analytic tools available. So being able to take this data and simply present it to you, the user, graphically is one of the most powerful ways for you to spot anomalies because they jump right out at you graphically. The NarusInsight CyberAnalytics product really allows you to get a handle on this vast ocean of data. It allows you to find things in really an unprecedented way. It's really a step in a whole new direction of how to analyze your network, how to get grasp on this massive data flood that's coming in that is very, very challenging to get at. It really allows you to look at data in a new way. It allows you to see things like advanced persistent threats, things like user fraud, things like protocol malformations, things like covert channels, anything that's hidden inside of your network, things like data exfiltration. And it allows you to distinguish that from all of the other traffic on your network. But at the same time, it also allows you to get a handle on all that traffic. Because the product is oriented around looking at what's on your network and giving you information about your network, traffic visibility, it allows you to, for the first time, get a true understanding of your network's traffic patterns. It allows you to really get a gestalt, a true understanding of how your users are using your network, what traffic is flowing around it, where the traffic is going, who's using it, what patterns of behavior that traffic takes on a day-to-day basis. And so it gives you the insight to determine when those patterns change. And when they change, that's when you got to look out.